Ayy, badass black girls, and they making big moves. Ayy, badass black girls, nothing that you can't do. They are the future, I'm trying to tell ya. They want the best, no time to settle. They got the strength to handle the pressure. Hosted by MJ and Mahalia, yeah. Changing the narrative, that is imperative. They about to rock this. Tell the women that you got this. Got no time for people who are toxic. It's all love, good vibes. You know I got your back, girl. Talking issues that matter. This is badass black girl, yeah.
Hello everyone, this is MJ and
Mahalia.
and we are the Badass Black Girls. Our website is badassblackgirl.com and today we're talking about dating. Yes, and if you subscribe, we would love it. And of course, at the end of the video, please like it because I know you will like it.
Yeah, maybe a topic that you absolutely can relate to these days, but okay.
So tell me, Mahalia.
I don't even want to start, but go ahead.
We share a similar background.
Okay.
You were born in New York but raised in Haiti.
Yes.
I was raised in Haiti. And dating is different there. The idea of dating, we don't really date. It's like someone is interested in you, and if they ask you out and you say yes, it's implied that you're probably gonna be boyfriend, girlfriend. Right. It's like it's already a done deal.
Right.
You don't go around dating here and there. That's how it was back then.
Right, that's how it was back then, but that is a very cultural, it's very much that. You just don't do that. But, okay, well, for me, I didn't even date when I lived there, and I left there after I graduated high school. It was a thing that my parents were just, they were not about it. They just kind of put the kibosh on that all day long. So I didn't do any dating until after I left that whole, like...
It's just complicated. It's like, if you're not already interested, you don't already see the person as a real prospect, you don't go out.
Right, but that's such an old...
Yeah.
That dates so far back, doesn't it, right? To me, it just seems like that's way back Victorian Renaissance days
Right.
of like, well, let's see if he's a good mate for my children, and then, do you have baby making, do you have baby bearing hips kind of thing. Yeah, but we still live in a very old-fashioned way. I think it's changed. I haven't lived there in a long time. I think things have changed now over there. But when I lived there, you just don't go dating around. Otherwise, you already get that label on you. And I remember in high school, there were some girls that just got that label immediately. God forbid they dated like 2-3 guys in high school. That was it. They were labeled, done. Everybody knew them as like something else. And you're like, oh, that's unfortunate.
So it's a novel concept, the fact that, you go on a date and, didn't work out, next, right? Which is, I guess, the healthier way to do it, to get to know someone before you jump into a relationship.
Yes, I mean, I do think that, okay, like for me, I'm looking for a full-on relationship.
Right.
Like, I'm not trying to get remarried, and I don't see the reason to get remarried. My first time was my one and done. So, I don't see a reason to do it again. Unless, I don't know, as right now in my life today, I don't see a reason to do it again. I'm not opposed to wearing a symbol to say that like we are in a committed companionship. I'm not opposed to that. I just don't feel like I need to go through the whole legalities of it all again, but whatever.
How does that translate to dating? How do you approach dating?
When it comes to dating, I mean, it would be, and it's interesting because my girlfriends and I have different opinions about this. So I have some girlfriends that are like, they're going through them. Look, we're doing lunch, we might do dinner, I might, and they keep it moving. I'm because I'm looking for something different. So I'm gonna come at it in a different way. So if I've already been married, divorced, whatever, and you have too, for some reason, unfortunately, I'm having the expectation of you've already been there, done that. You're going to come at it differently because you've already been through that. So now you want to do things differently. But unfortunately, the guys are still they just want to play games. They're not ready. They don't know. They just want to be out there. And it's like, I mean, I've met some people like, I just want to do casual. And I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Right.
What does that mean, casual? Like, are we just, like, if casual, like, my girl, everybody has a different definition. Casual means like, we're just hanging out. We'll go out for beers. You're my wingman. We're good. Nothing physical. I have other girlfriends that mean casual means like, I might sleep with you, but trust and believe I have another guy in my back pocket that I'm going to be casual with next weekend.
Right.
It just depends. Who's runner up? Who's next? That's not my definition.
So everybody has their own rules, and
Absolutely.
I think it's fine as soon as the person that you're dating is aware of those rules. I think that it becomes a little dirty when you're playing by a set of rules that are only known to you.
Yes.
And I am kind of collateral damage in your
Right.
sexual adventure.
Right.
Right.
But I think that's where people are very dishonest about it. Like for me, I'm full on like, I'm absolutely looking for a long-term relationship. So I don't care to waste anyone's time by acting like, oh no, I'm just casual, I just want to hang out. No, I don't. If we're gonna start something, let's start something. You know, for real. Don't tell me 4 months in that you had a girlfriend of 2 years and this is too much for you. Wait a minute. Really? But you started off acting like you were all about
Right.
it. So, and I feel the same way with women too. There's a lot of women that do that. That they're like, no, I'm cool, I'm just casual. But then they're mad when the guy is also just as casual. Then that's not what again, we talked about this. That's not what you're looking for. If you really want something, then don't come off like you're casual when you're really looking for something more.
I agree.
I'm not gonna go out on a date just for the sake of like a lunch or a glass of wine.
Right.
I could post up to a bar all day long and chat with the bartender and be just fine.
Right. Yes.
So no, I just, no. Having just dating to date
and
is not me. It works for some people. It's just not me.
After my divorce, I did online dating, meaning that
So did I.
you get to describe exactly what you want. So there's no confusion. So don't tell me that you didn't know. I put it right
But there's
there
a lot of lies.
that I'm looking for a serious relationship.
And they say the same thing. The men say the same thing. They're
They
looking for
do.
a serious relationship. This is what they're looking for, whatever.
The difference is I'm being honest and you're playing games.
Right.
And the thing is, I don't know if it's because I'm from Haiti or because, I don't know.
No.
I can see through games and it bothers the hell out of me when I've invested so much time into talking to you. And it turns out that when we actually meet in person, from the first few sentences out of your mouth, I'm like, okay, it's playing
This
games.
is a game.
Yes.
But you know what? It goes both ways. Because the women play games too. Because, I mean, I've tried online dating too. And some of the guys that I've met, the women play the same games. They've got the filters on their pictures. They're acting like they're 10 years younger than they are. Look, I'm 47. I own all of my 47 years. All of them. All these silvers. Okay, I use henna. But look, all of them. I am totally not trying to act like I'm 35.
Right. You know,
So the guys that I've met, they have girls that they've been talking to for months. They finally
look
meet
nothing
them,
like the
and this
picture.
woman is 500 pounds when the picture that they had was in high school. They were, nice, gorgeous, all this, but they are not living that life right now. Look, own who you are right now. Own it. Yeah, okay, you gained a few pounds, you're whatever, but no, I'm just saying. But the thing is, to lie about that, and then you're really looking for an honest relationship, you're going to meet that guy.
Right, of course you are.
And the guy, the same thing. Don't lie about who you are. We were talking about it earlier. I'm an engineer. What kind of engineer? Then you find out that, oh, I just do HVAC. You know, okay, well, say that from the beginning. Because I know biochemical engineers. I know mechanical. I know so many different engineers. I have friends who are married to engineers, like architectural engineers. This is a different. Stop lying. Stop lying.
In all fairness, when I did start dating, my husband. Well, it's now my husband. At the time we were dating, it did mention a few things that were misleading, but I didn't see them as misleading when I put on my profile. For instance, we mostly talked through text at first. I wasn't ready to chat until maybe we met or the day before, whatever. I'm a writer. I feel more comfortable writing.
And I think the chat is misleading.
Right.
Like
there
you could be anyone you want to be on.
Right. And there is a huge difference between the way I write and the way I speak. I'm normal when I speak, but I'm really kind of academic when I write. So he was a little taken aback by how heavy my accent was when he met me.
Right.
And I wasn't trying to hide my accent. It's just that we never got a chance to speak.
Right.
And also, on my profile, I had so many pictures. He didn't know which ones were recent and which ones were old.
Right.
And I happened to have my most recent picture toward the end. I had a mohawk.
Gotcha.
And he's like, well, I think I would have thought about it twice if I had known that you're the woman with the mohawk, as opposed to other pictures when I had my hair down.
Right.
Some pictures I had my braids. Because he wasn't really into women with mohawks. I had all my hair was gone and I had this huge mohawk in the middle. It's like that was a little too out there for me. So when he met me and I have an accent and I have a mohawk, he wasn't sure what to make of it. But it was accidental. I mean, I knew which one was recent, but yeah, but lying about your profession.
But all of it,
that's
lying
weird.
About your look, okay, I've done online as well. I will only post, I did only post 2-3 pictures. They were literally within the last couple months. Do you need more? If you need more, talk to me. Right. I don't feel like I need to post 30 pictures of what I did, who I am, but you will, if you're interested, you'll get to know that.
And you know what? If I ask you for more pictures, don't send me a dick pic.
Well, yeah, there's that too. But there is that. But the person that also needs more pictures, so tell me about my whole life, why aren't you just asking me?
Right.
There's that. And there's, I have met some guys that they're like, I wish you would have had more pictures online. Well, why? Why don't you just talk to me and you could just find out who I am. I've had too many people assume things about me in my pictures. Don't assume. I need you to talk to me. If you're interested and you start a conversation. I remember I told you about this one guy. Immediately he spoke in Spanish. I speak a little Spanish. I understand a little bit of Spanish. So in Spanish, he said, pretty smile. In his profile, I really like a Latina. I'm all about a Latina. I want to take care of her. I'm a great guy, blah, blah. I didn't respond. I'm not a Latina. That's what you're interested in? I'm not that. So I didn't respond. And then in a few days, he's like, oh, really? You didn't respond to my, hermosa sonrisa. Good luck finding a good guy. Really? I'm not Latina. Which means, why would I respond to you? This is what you're looking for. I'm not going to act like I am that when I'm not. If you're looking for a Latina, then that's what you're getting. That's who you are looking for. So, it's been very interesting. I think I've been very disappointed in the inauthenticity of it on both ends. because the guys have shared their horror stories, and the women have, and I have been a part of those horror stories as well. There's some people that have had great success stories. I haven't been a part of that, and so yeah, I feel like, I don't know, do I go back to the traditional way or what? I mean, I don't know.
I think at the end of the day, as soon as you stay true to yourself, whether you're online or dating in real life,
Yeah. The truth always reveals itself, as I said before.
And I
It
think
really
you will
does.
find that one person who definitely
Who's ready.
appreciates you for
Who's
who you
ready?
are.
Because a lot of the guys are not ready. You have
Yes.
to be ready.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, you have it. Thank you so much for joining Badass Black Girl. Our website is badassblackgirl.com. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and sign up for those notifications. Helps a lot. And visit our website. Reach out to us. Send us emails. We
tell
love
what you
that.
think. Yeah, share.
And we'll see you soon.
Yeah, do things differently.
Yes, definitely.